I'm Brett Griffin, and we're at Shebelut Farms in Madera, California. Lance Shebelut grows a lot of different crops, but this time of year, he's focused on peaches and pears. Steve from Nutrien Ag Solutions is also joining us to help us navigate what makes this farm successful. So Lance, let's start from the beginning. How'd you find a love for agriculture?
My dad took me out when I was probably 5 years old and basically helped him irrigate, got to drive the tractors. My first actual job in the summer was weed oiling. And I just always loved being on the ranch.
You got a big reputation in this area for being a big baseball player, right?
Yeah.
So you go off to college. What was that experience like?
Went to Stanford, had some injury problems there, was there 4 years and then came back to Fresno State for a year and ended up being a first team All-American and signed with the Detroit Tigers and actually invested that money here on this ranch and became a partner with my mom and dad.
What all crops are you growing now on this farm?
So we grow peaches primarily as our biggest crop here now. And then we still have almonds, although I am getting out of the almonds. I'm going to take more of them out this year. We have citrus, primarily the little mandarins. We have Asian pears, and that's it.
This looks like a very costly operation to run.
I would say an average budget on our peaches is probably $12,500 to $13,500 an acre, depending on the earliness and the lateness of the variety.
Steve, how often are you coming out here and what all are you doing this time of year?
I'm out here on a weekly basis, checking the crop, communicating with Lance. We use the lab a lot. We pull tissues on a monthly basis. Reacts K30 is a huge product we use out here. It's a potassium source through Loveland.
And how quickly can you see the benefits of a Reacts K30 on the crop?
It's typically within maybe a week, 10 days. It's called the C2 technology, which it has carbon, carbohydrates, and it's not like any other potassium. It's actually goes through a reaction that protects that potassium.
It's the only potassium I've ever seen get in a plant that quickly when soil applied. So I think for me as a grower, being able to have a tool that you can rescue a crop with is really cool because we haven't had that in the past.
What is a big shift that you would like to see in farming in this area to help you prepare for the future?
First, I think we need water storage. I mean, we have to create more water. We can't just let it run out to the ocean. And we've been doing that for way too long.
So water management's obviously a big topic, Steve. Is there anything that Nutrien Ag Solutions can do to help support the problem?
One of the tools we have is Water Max 2. If we're putting on calcium to help with water movement, water penetration, it's gonna help move that water laterally. It's gonna help move it down.
It's hard to get that water in the ground. And so anything we can do to get it in the ground, we have to do. And it's been part of our program now for 4 or 5 years. So yeah, we're gonna continue to do it.
Lance, what does feeding the future together mean to you?
And we've got a big challenge in front of us, moving forward. But regenerative farming, I think, is what I'm headed towards, is making sure that I have something to leave to my children, is the bottom line.